and welcome to today's video. I haven't filmed a video in a little while. I want to film spring videos, but I think I might start those next week. I was going to film on empties, but then I realised I'm going out for dinner and running out of time and I really want to curl my hair, so I thought I might as well show you how I curl my hair. Today I'm going to be using the Babyliss Curl Secret, which is similar to the Babyliss Pro Curl, I think that's what it's called, but this is basically like the consumer version, and the other one is tailored more to professionals. I've got mine set to like the highest heat and then 10 seconds. I think that's what that means. I'm not necessarily a pro with this, but I always burn myself with hair tongs, so this is a much safer and quicker option as well. I'm going to get started and then I'll kind of talk more about it as we go along. So I don't actually always start curling my hair from the bottom. Sometimes I start from the top, sometimes I find that to be a little bit easier, but today I'm going to start from the bottom, so just below my ears. I've got quite fine hair, so this will be really quick for me. Also, I don't have a mirror, so I'm looking at my viewfinder every now and then. I am sorry, but you know, if I wasn't looking at my viewfinder, I'd be looking at a mirror, so either way, I need something to see myself in. And then the trick with this is that you have to brush your hair out, because otherwise it will get caught. I've never really got it caught like badly. I kind of just unlock it and it unravels anyway, so I'm just making sure that's brushed out. I really like the Denman brushes for this, the ones that are a mixture of nylon and natural bristles, I think. And then you always have to have this section towards your head, and then you simply take your strand, put your hair in there, really easy, and just clamp it. You don't really have to see what you're doing as well, which is quite good. And then they start to beep, you can probably hear that, and then this beep is the one where it's done, and you get a perfect curl like that. You haven't really had to do very much other than brush your hair and kind of clamp this into place. And it's nice because you always have your curls facing the right way, because you have to have this pointing your head to your head as well. So I'm just going to do this one. It's also much quicker than tonging, I think, and I don't believe you have to wait for it to heat up, although I'm not 100% sure about that one. There we go. And then what I like to do, and I don't know if I necessarily recommend this, is kind of gently wrap a hairband, like very, very loosely, around the ones that are already curled, and then move up. Obviously you run the risk of kind of like smushing your curl by doing that, but otherwise I end up with strands that haven't been curled, so for me that's what works best. And then I'm just going to move slightly further up my head, brush that through, and start the process again on this section. I lost the hairband. These are so expensive though, that's the one thing. They're as expensive as a like expensive hair straightener, but that's still quite expensive really. And I guess with a straightener it does a few things, whereas this pretty much just curls. But if you're someone that likes to curl your hair a lot, or you just can't master a tong, then they're definitely worth it. I think £120 is the price you pay for a straightener, so I guess you could justify it for a curler as well. You do have quite a few settings, so you can kind of get the look you want. I think it works best on hairs that don't necessarily have a lot of layers. Mine probably still does have a few too many layers. We're trying to grow those out though. Maybe slightly shorter than mine would also work, but you wouldn't want your hair to be too short for this. And then I try to avoid touching the curls that I've already curled until like right at the end, so I don't hairspray them or anything like that either. Control with this as you would over a tong. Still, for convenience, this is great. And you probably couldn't use it in like very dirty hair that's got like a lot of product in it or anything like that, because it would probably get jammed and not suck in the hair properly. Also, it's quite hard to burn yourself with this, but I don't think it's impossible, because I think still this little tube is hot, which I almost leant against my ear. Oh, and I think I've burnt my leg with it because I turned it upside down on top of my leg, but if you lay it like this then it's fine. I'm just a bit clumsy sometimes, especially when it comes to curling my hair. recommend doing the top kind of half all together, taking thinner sections rather than like thinner this way, because I think you'd end up with like really short, like springy ones. Like even this one here may be a bit too short and springy, but this one here should be a bit longer. And you can also control like where you want the curl to start, which is quite good. My hair was washed this morning, but I like to blow dry it like well before I curl it, just because I want to ensure that there's no moisture in it, because otherwise your curls won't hold as well. So probably blow dried it about 5 hours ago. And even pretty much with like no mirror, you could do this, so it's really not very hard. So now that my hair's all fully curled, and that really didn't take too long, probably like 10-15 minutes. And I could have done it quicker, but obviously I was talking and on the phone whilst doing it. So I'm just going to spray a little bit of the Short Scoff Got To Be Mind Blowing Fast Dry Hairspray. And I'm really going to try and not disturb the curls too much. Now I only have to leave the house in 45 minutes, so I'll be back in about half an hour, hopefully having not disturbed the curls too much, to brush them all out and then spray a little bit more products through them, because otherwise I think that I would kind of lose the curl quite quickly. So I'm just going to let them cool a little bit more and come back in a little bit to sort the rest of it out. So it's now been like 25 minutes, half an hour, and I'm just going to run a bit dry shampoo through my hair, more for the volume. My hair's not particularly greasy since I have washed it today. Then I'm just going to take a tiny bit of the Charles Worthington Salon at Home Volume and Bounce Texturizing Spray. And just sending a little bit of volume, I'm going to use the Short Scoff, I can never know how to pronounce that, Got To Be Powderful Volumizing Styling Spray. I haven't used this in the past, I might regret it, it could be sticky, but I'm just going to use a tiny bit through my crown. Ooh, this has gone everywhere. I always feel like a bit weird being covered in a like powdery substance. So I'm just going to massage that into my hair. This is a little bit sticky, so it's going to be one of those products that now I'm not really going to be able to run my fingers through my hair, which is a little bit annoying. And then I'm just going to take a comb. This is the Mark Hill back combing one, and just kind of back comb my hair a little bit, but like the end. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Really quick and easy. It doesn't take a whole load of skill, because trust me, when it comes to hair, I have very little skill. But I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next. I'm kind of running out of ideas a little bit, or at least kind of like original ideas. But I'll see you all very soon. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and have a nice day. Bye.